Guys, Elon Musk's dad has something to say to the black race. And this is what he has to say. Elon Musk's dad said, if whites becomes the minority, US will return to the jungle. I'm going to be sharing the video here of the black people reacting to this particular thing Elon Musk's dad has to say to the black race in the US. Please, as you're watching, don't forget to like the video, share the video, and also subscribe to the channel.
Elon Musk, you better tell your ugly ass daddy watch his mouth. This ain't South Africa. Elon Musk, you better tell your ugly ass daddy watch his mouth, because this ain't South Africa. Elon Musk's daddy was on CNN doing an interview, and they said, for the first time in American history, in 20 years, white people will be minorities in America. And he said, why you want to go do that? You don't like electric cars? You don't like cars? You don't like stability? You want to go back to the jungle? Excuse me? Says the man who tickles his daughter? Are we really doing this right now? Elon, listen, I know you and your daddy ain't got the best relationship, but this is what you come from. We ain't even begin to talk about the fact that y'all ain't really from South Africa, okay? Because in that continent, y'all stole that too. Just like y'all stole every goddamn thing else. Now listen, I think you need to tell your daddy with them weak ass knit sweaters that he need to stop doing interviews. Everything on the screen look beige and washed out. Everybody look like they on the front row ticket seat to go see Jesus. Yeah, skeletonized. Elon Musk daddy need to watch his mouth when he on these interviews, and CNN, y'all should know better than even posting that. Unless y'all trying to out Elon Musk from when he did the little chest bump. I understand that totally. Sidebar. Elon, next time you talk to your little Dumbledore looking ass daddy, you need to tell him put some moisturizer on before he do interviews up there looking like parchment paper. I digress. Elon, get a handle on it now. I got some Tesla stock now. This not gonna look good for the investors. I'm just bringing y'all the news. I'm just a messenger.
I hate when a nigga I don't like is saying some real shit. Elon Musk's dad goes on this interview and he says that if white America becomes a minority, it will be horrible. And though he has a point, which I'm going to explain, there's a solution to it. So the Latin word for economics is economia, which literally translates to the study of lack. That in itself should tell you that you cannot have an economy without somebody lacking. Now, it's no secret who's literally been lacking since America even became a thing. The first thing that was ever sold on Wall Street was a slave, by the way. So if the amount of white Americans in America just shrink overnight, which we all know is not going to happen, Black America will be the majority. But Black America and other marginalized groups as a whole will not be able to support this economy. However, white America is not going to shrink overnight. And so the only way white America became the minority in this country is if minorities were to substitute white Americans or replace white Americans. And if that was the case, then I'm pretty sure we would be able to still keep this economy going. Now, I'm not an economist or anything, but I feel like I'm on to something. Like, am I telling the truth? Somebody let me know in the comment. I feel like that's what he was trying to say. He's just so racist and stuff. Like, we couldn't see past it. But yeah.
So basically, did y'all hear what Elon Musk's daddy said on the interview? All you gotta do is give them enough time and they will expose themselves. Y'all gotta know what's always done in the dark will always come to light. Now y'all see why him and Mr. T-Man was always hanging together. I'm telling you, if y'all don't pay attention, everything has been exposed in 2025. That is the crazy part. We don't even have to do nothing. We just sitting up here and just watching the show go on. Cause like they always say, the show must go on. We don't have nothing to do with this. Just let it fall, let it crumble, let it burn down to the ground. Just look at on social media what they're doing on X, Instagram. It's the people that's sitting up in the higher up. They just exposing each other left and right. Nah, only thing I want y'all to do, bring them Teslas, them Optimus, the robots, bring it back. Bring it back. Y'all see where he get his learning from, huh? From his daddy. Bye, y'all. And this is for entertainment purpose. I'm only on here to bring awareness to my friends for educational purposes only. Y'all like, share, comment, and repost. I'ma call y'all back.
Listen, did y'all see Elon Musk's daddy Arrow on CNN? Did y'all hear what he said? He said that my man tried to give him a break. He tried to warn him, like, this ain't what you want to say. Like, do you want to recant your sentence or something? Because you about to dig a hole that's about to be bad. This man said he told him that in about 20 years or so, that white people will become the minorities. And Elon Musk's dad said that basically it will be doomed. That we going back to jungle times, and basically he just said can't nobody do this shit but white people. To sum up everything that he said. He said it ain't none of that, and black people should appreciate it, that they fed us and they the reason that we grew into billions of people from 800. Like, what? Elon, you better get your daddy.
What's up, family? Elon Musk's father, Earl Musk, says that the United States days are numbered. He says when white people becomes the minority, the country will return to the jungle. Yeah. And for that, he was dragged like the uncivilized mutt he is. I ain't got no problem with that. Wow, what an uncivilized mutt. Further proof that the apple don't fall far from the tree. The uncivilized mutt sat down for an interview with CNN for an upcoming special, Misinfo Nation, White Genocide, and senior correspondent Donnie O'Sullivan asked him about figures projecting white people will be the minority U.S. population within the next 20 years. Earl's shocking reply: that will be a very, very bad thing to happen. You want to see the U.S. go down? Why? You don't like electric cars? And you don't like technology? What is it? You want to go back to the jungle? Elon's pappy lives in South Africa, and Donnie knows that the country is a talking point in the U.S. right now, following Donald Trump, your president, claimed that white South African farmers are being abused and killed. Donnie, as any human being would be, was shocked by the answer, and Earl doubled down and brings up his own nation as an example. He says the country's small white population that projects the European culture fed and grew the black African population. Elon's dad says that there was no oppression in South Africa, calling the notion nonsense. Earl says he never saw any oppression, and Donnie tells him that's because you're white. The U.S. is boycotting the upcoming G20 summit in South Africa as Trump repeats his claims of so-called white genocide. Boy, the apple don't fall far from the tree. What an uncivilized mutt. This is the same mutt that impregnated his own stepdaughter with 2 children. Yeah, fam. Elon's sisters and brothers, I don't know if he had a boy and a girl.
They keep on poking the black people to see how they're going to react, and when they eventually react, they'll tag them some racial words. They'll call them names. Just look at what Elon Musk's dad has to say on CNN. The fact still remains that you cannot hide your character for a very long time. You cannot hide who you are for a very long time. Eventually, it will surely surface. This is what the black people have to go through every day. This is what we have to go through. Guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. What do you think about this video? Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Like this video, share this video, and subscribe to the channel.